mine tonight to do, what's this thing called? The Star Wars fireworks. I'm supposed to do that. We'll see if it happens. Because I'm tired. And my feet are telling me that I did not wear the right shoes. But I'm about to go into Toy Story Land for the first time. I told you I was tired. And yeah. So I will be back when it's figured out.
Alright, there's Munisberg. And we'll be back to explore that later this week.
Does anyone need the bathroom?
Toy Story Land.
Guys,
Here you go. I mobile ordered Woody's lunchbox for dinner. So we're gonna ride Midway Mania, and then I might see if I have time to get on Swirling Saucers, and then I'll have them make my mobile order. So let's see. Fun times at Toy Story Land. First time.
so, solo trip lesson. I had 3 fast passes today. I made it to 1. This is it. Toy Story Midway Mania. I don't even like this ride. That's why I fast passed it. I just want to ride it once and be done. But yeah, this is the one I made it to.
So, newbie vlogger alert. I kind of feel that filming the rest of that night. So, I got off Midway Mania, had a great time, but was super tired, and just ended up checking the wait for Swirling Saucers, and it was like 45 minutes or something, and said, no, I don't really want to wait that long. I was hungry, I was tired. Ended up deciding to go ahead and just go for my mobile order at Woody's Lunchbox. Only thing is, once I got there, I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I had mobile ordered earlier that day at Pinocchio's in Magic Kingdom, but I hadn't ordered ahead. I was basically in the building when I ordered. This time I waited, or I tried to order on the boat ride over. I think I ordered Woody's Lunchbox, and it was like, okay, let's try this like super advanced ordering thing. So I tried it, and ended up not being able to find my mobile order after I was done. So I got to like Woody's Lunchbox. There was nowhere to sit. I was already kind of like, okay, but I already placed this mobile order, so I should just like go stick with it. And I really did at the time want to try out their food there. And I got there, couldn't do it, was like, you know what, I'm done. But it had already told me I had taken my dining credit, because I was on the dining plan. So I walked back over to guest relations, intending to be like, I'm just going to stop there, talk to them, you know, figure this out, and then head back to the resort. Like, I was done by this point. I had on my airplane shoes, not my park shoes. My airplane shoes are like more of like a slip-on type situation. Maybe one trip I'll do like a pack with me thing and you'll see. And my park shoes are more of like a tennis shoe type situation. So like my feet hurt, I was tired, I'd done 3 parks that day, which I hadn't intended to do. I had intended to only do Hollywood Studios and ended up doing 3 parks. So I ended up deciding to go talk to them, and I wish I would have had her name written down, or I would have vlogged something after it, because it was a little extra magic that happened. But I went to guest relations, talked to a girl. She was able to get it sorted out. She had a call my resort, was able to get the dining credit refunded, and that all sorted. You know, she looked through my app and was like, yeah, I can't find it either. which the next day I figured out how to find it. Which, if I wasn't filming this on my phone because my camera battery is dead, I would show you how to do it. So I will, I'm planning on doing like an ending video at some point, and I will talk about this again. But so went there, talked to her. She was really sweet. She had some trouble getting it sorted, and then offered me a fast pass to anywhere in the park. And at this point, I was still kind of like, I don't really want a fast pass for tonight. Like, I really just want to go home. But who turns down a free fast pass? Especially at Hollywood Studios. There's almost no rides I will ride in Hollywood Studios. Those 3 fast passes I had were all for shows except for Midway Mania. So I was kind of like, okay, whatever. And kind of struggled, and I was like, do I really go ride Midway Mania again? Like, I liked it better this time than I did last time, but like, I don't. And she was like, what about Slinky Dog? And then I said, what about Swirling Saucers? I never got a fast pass for that because when I was booking my fast passes, I wasn't sure if it was something I was going to want to ride or not, because it's like right on the edge of being a ride that I won't ride. So I ended up deciding, like, since she was offering me the free fast pass, that I might as well go for it. So I got the fast pass from her, and then she actually offered me another one. She said, you know, any other park. She said, I think we picked a day first. Like, she was like, okay, what about like Monday or something? And because it was Saturday, yeah. So I think she wanted to give me one for Monday. No, it was Thursday. So I think, I forget. She gave me one for Sunday or Monday. I really actually think it was Sunday. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. And she's like, well, what park are you going to be in on Sunday? And I said, I think I'll be in Epcot that day. What's your favorite ride in Epcot? And so I ended up getting a fast pass for Spaceship Earth, because I don't think I had a fast pass for that. I don't think I was able to get one. So I got a fast pass for that for Sunday, which I will revisit later. And that was really cool and way more than I expected. Like, I just expected her to like fix it and then for me to go home. And so then I walked back to Toy Story Land, which I was kind of grumpy about. Like, I didn't really want to walk back to Toy Story Land again. But I did it, and I rode Swirling Saucers, which I loved way more than I expected to. Like, way more. And that makes me happy. I was nervous because I can ride the teacups and other spinny rides and that kind of thing, but sometimes, I don't know, I just was nervous about it for whatever reason. I think just because it was the first time of like being on it, but I loved it. It was great. It was so much fun. Definitely something I'll check out next time, or get a fast pass for. Like, I'll prioritize fast pass for that, which works because I don't like, Midway Mania is okay, I like it, but it's not great for me. I liked Swirling Saucers a lot better, so if it comes down to like, okay, you have to pick a tier 1 fast pass, I'm probably gonna pick Saucers. Unless like the wait times drop dramatically for either of those 2 rides. But like Midway Mania, I pretty much ride because it's one of the rides in studios that I'll ride, and there's not many of those. So yeah, basically I rode Swirling Saucers. By that point it was almost 8 o'clock, so I was really tempted to try and make it till Galactic Spectacular. But I ended up being like, after I wrote it, I was like, no, you know what, like, even though you kind of like, that perked me back up a little bit, I said, you're better off just going home, going back to the resort, taking it easy for tonight, because I had an early breakfast the next morning. So yeah, so newbie vlogger alert, stop vlogging. You're gonna see this a lot now through the rest of the videos as we go here, because I have definitely learned a newbie vlogging lesson that you should film more than you think you are. I like was so nervous about over filming that I didn't film nearly enough. So I will probably make a video on that at some point too. So you'll see a lot of this now, a lot of this like talking head situation. Hopefully I'll have some pictures to put under it, or over it, or over it. Hopefully I'll have some pictures to put over it so you don't have to just look at me talking, because that's definitely not as interesting. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I hope you have a Disney day, and see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks for the start of day 2.